All right, good morning. This is the last Tuesday of 2020. Here we go. They say that, don't look forward to 2021 because it should be just kind of a continuation of 2020. I'm sure there's a lot of truth in that. But we're going to continue with what we've been doing, for a lot of years. So adjust your head and your neck and your spine and line it up. Bring it as long and as tall as you can, and be mindful of that. Roll the shoulders back and down, close your eyes, and start attending to the breath, and allow the diaphragm to do its job, lifting and lowering the belly on the inhale and the exhale. And as many times as I have said this to you, I have been taught it in both seminars and retreats. It's always a constant practice, that repetitive information to remember about the breath cycle. So I get this from my teachers as well. Gently open your eyes and bring your feet together for a seated butterfly. Pressing the knees down and just pulsing them. Try to sit up as tall as you were before. And then the chair version of nobility pose is just pressing the knees and holding soles of your feet together. Try to get the heels to touch too, and just hold. And be mindful of encouraging it to go a little deeper if it's possible. And then release the knees, just relax. And come to center, press the palms together and all the way up to the fingertips. Elbows are fully extended and everything is open. Thumbs touch the chest. And then inhale into prayer flow. And a full exhale. So with each prayer flow, elongate the breath. Even breathing, you can count to 4, 5, 6, whatever's comfortable, and then increase that number. Just come back to your natural breath cycle. Interlace your fingers here and give them a good press. Press the heel of your hands together. Extend your elbows. And just notice how you've interlaced them. and squeeze nice and tight, and then change that interlace by one finger over. And squeeze. And then press your palms forward, open up the back. And arms up, reach. And interlace and tip side to side. And just little gentle ones to begin with. And then a little deeper. And maybe a little deeper. All right, and release. Press your palms up and stretch. And then past the ears. And bring the arms forward, press. And then today we're going to interlace behind the hips and open the shoulders and chest. Take a peek up. And then hands back to your heart center. Bring your feet and your knees together and begin seated prayer twist. So right to left, and then just switch sides. Just match it with your breath cycle. So this is a nice, easy version of it. Very gentle on the body. But twisting easily nonetheless. Keep going several times until you warm that lower spine up. All right, let's try one more right and left. And then from here, we're going to release right into cat stretches. So exhale, inhale. So last night's class, we practiced almost everything that we've been practicing, for years. I tried to get a whole lot of stuff in, and I'm going to do that again today. Just try to refresh what we've learned over and over and over again. And I like doing about 10 of these. And maybe one more. And then back to our center, go right into pelvic circles. As always, these simple movements are beneficial to the body in so many ways. And always reverse it. And then we're gonna go into spinal twist. So right over the left hand on the knee, go into your twist. Unwind, switch sides. And let's match this with the breath. So you want to inhale, switch, exhale. Inhale, switch, exhale, other side. So just go back and forth. You might notice as you progress that you can twist a little easier or feels a little bit more comfortable. And if you have that sensation, challenge it a bit. Maybe turn your head farther back so your body follows and twists a little bit deeper. Okay, one more with your right hand on the left knee and the other side. And then whenever you're done, leg cradle. So right ankle over the left, let's work the ankle first. And then lift the calf. And if you're able, go into the full cradle and start rocking that knee. So start slow. Twitch. And gradually make it bigger. So take your time on this one. And then gradually increase that swing. All right, and then hug your leg to your chest. Right hand to the right toe, straighten it out. We'll go quickly through this. So open it to a V. And then switch sides. Cross it over, give that a good one. And then lift the leg up. And release that leg, switch left over right. So ankle and toes first. And then start your cradling, lifting or full cradle. Gentle sway first. Gradually increase. All right, left to left, straighten it out. Open. Cross. Toes to nose. And release that leg. All right. Sit up really straight and do those tiny pelvic circles. See what you notice. And then the other way. All right, and we have to end the year with a lion or two. So just the face part where forced exhale, tongue comes all the way out and eyes go toward the brow center. So take an inhale, exhale. Let's do another one. All right. Let's go back to the face and just brush off the tension, the stress, the worry lines, the wrinkles, and just take 2020 off the face. And then the upper eye socket with the first finger and thumb. Just relax that. Give that kind of a little bit firmer touch. And then the first finger runs under the lower socket. And then the sinus rub along the nose. My favorite. And then the big U under the cheekbone. And then massage the temples forward and back. And let's work with the ears, pulling the earlobe down and along the whole ridge. I like pulling up a lot. That feels really good. And out. A couple times. And massage the inner ear. And give a good rub behind it. And tap the upper jaw. Keep your lower jaw relaxed when you do this one. And the rest of it on the face. Everything's kind of relaxing, softening. And just let those acupressure points, do their job. And then tap the lower jaw. Relaxed jaw. And then the heel of your hand at the chin and rub right along the jawline. Right. Relax that jaw. And then take your fingertips and just rub the back of the neck, get into the hairline and rub the two cords alongside the spine. Don't rub on top of the spine. Never do that. Just always alongside it. Let's try this next. Take your thumbs and cup them right underneath the skull. just on either side of the spine, and just give it a kind of a medium press. And then massage along that skull line. Go back and forth a little bit. All right, release that and neck roll, so chin to chest, and then just begin side to side up to the spine. All right, finish this one, chin to chest. We're going to look up to the right, level the chin, chin to armpit, nose to armpit, over the shoulder, and look left, chin to armpit, and the nose, and over the shoulder, and come back to center. All right, we're gonna go through a lot of these quickly, so drop your right arm and shoulder to your ear, roll it forward. Done this a bazillion times. Look right and start the sliding door side to side. So maybe about 10 cycles of this. All right, relax, but slowly move. You know, we're going through this quickly, but our transitions do need to be slow. So dangle the left shoulder to the ear, roll it forward, look left, and begin. All right, relax that side, nice and gentle. Come back to forward and bring your hands together. We're going to do another prayer flow to kind of just recenter, balance the upper body out, hands to your heart, touch the thumbs to the chest center, lower fingers, forehead to fingers. And then just release from here. We're going to come to standing. And I'd like to continue working with upper body. So we don't need chairs quite yet, but bring your arms out, palms up, fingertips to the shoulders, elbows together. So shoulder wings, we've done this also. So inhale up and exhale down and just make nice big circles. And the breath matching is what really counts. So we'll do about 5. We'll do a couple more. And with your elbows together. And then just reverse it. All right, release from there. As soon as you're done, go right into shoulder hug. So right arm crosses over the chest. Grasp that shoulder blade if you can, reach. All right, switch. And release from there. Just kind of shake that out, shake that upper body out. We're going to continue with upper body. So step a little bit wider and secure your hips. And you know this one, that side to side shifting, not a bending. Really try to separate that upper torso from the pelvic area. And if you warm up, you might be able to do it a little easier as it goes on. And then go right into the circles. So just the upper body. Really think of like a ball and socket, like your hips are the socket, your torso's the ball, and you're just kind of running it inside each other and then reverse it. And then now add the hips. So big ones. And reverse that. All right, pause. We're going to go back to that side to side shifting, but interlace behind your hips, open the shoulders and chest. You can either keep your hands on your hips or you can lift them up, which is even a little bit more challenging, and then start the shifting. So now the hips aren't secured. So you have to really focus on the movement of the upper body. I think this is a really nice healing technique for low back and hip issues. I've been noticing the more I've been doing this, the less issues I've been having, which I've been having for many years until I learned this. Okay, can't shift and talk at the same time. All right, relax out of that. Just shake it all out. We're going to move right through to kind of a version of triangle. So whatever comfortable stance you have, arms out at a T, right hand to that left foot. So you can start simple, but bring the opposite arm straight up to the ceiling. And side to side. One more right and left. Right hand, left hand. All right, come to center and just relax a little bit. Shake your shoulders, hips out. Now we're gonna do a little bit more of a challenge, so step wider, comfortably wide, and try the same thing. And one more on each foot. All right, center yourself, step it forward, shake everything all out, and get the back of your chairs ready. And we'll do our infamous knee swirls and dancing knees. So start with whatever leg you wish and start circling that knee. Keep the thigh level to the floor, don't use your foot. Challenge by no-handed. And then always reverse it. And go to the other side. Reverse it. Notice if this has gotten easier over this past year, where you're making a circle rather than a box, or there's a stutter, within this little practice. Try to remove that stutter, get it nice and smooth. All right, release that side, shake it out, go right to your dancing knees. You can start with one knee, then the other, and then both, and then alternate. And if you can get them to go fast, that's excellent. Let's do this. Tighten your knees and hold it. So everything's in tension. Your lower leg, your upper leg is kind of like your I don't know, tight, tightening the muscles. Couldn't think of anything. Just get them good and tight. Add the buttocks, tighten the buttocks, tighten the legs. Keep breathing. Tight, tight, tight. Keep going. And let that breath be as even as smooth as if you were doing nothing. Just standing here waiting in line. So the practice is just stay relaxed, stay calm, even breathing, even though you're tensing these muscles, and then relax. Okay, let's go right into some side bending. So natural stance, right arm comes up, tip. So we'll turn this into a little flow as well. So inhale up and then exhale to the other side. And start gentle and work your way into deeper. I think side bending is some of the most beneficial practices as well, because we don't normally do it in everyday life. And there's a lot of stiffness and pulling on the fascia around the hips. All right, one more right and left. And then come back to standing. And we're going to do the same thing with our feet together, touching, legs touching. So this is going to challenge balance. So just begin, and if you sense tipping, try to avert that. And gradually deepen the bend. One more right and left. Make it a good one. Last one of the year, possibly. All right. And release from here. We're going to go into balance stuff right away. So step a little bit distance away from your feet away, and then bring the arms forward, palms down. Look forward and come up on your toes. Relax. Arms up, toes up. Now turn to your right. Your eyes follow. Back to center. So as you hit center, lower. All right, arms up, toes up, left. Go to your farthest point and then go to center and release it. So that might be different for everyone. And release. All right, now come up, and we're going to go right and left, center and release. Shake it out when you're done. Let's get our sun salutation in. We're not going to take as long as we have in the past Tuesdays. We're going to kind of flow through this a little bit quicker today because I want to get more stuff in. So come to mountain pose, hands to your heart, and press forward and up and back. Forward fold. Right foot steps back into the lunge. Drop the knee today and look up. We're going to do this version only. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Right foot forward. Drop the left. Forward fold. And come up. Let's go right to the other side. Fold. Left lunge. Down dog. Cobra. down dog, left forward, fold, come up, and to your heart. All right, release from there. And we're gonna come onto the floor and get our churning in today. So in fact, let's start with legs almost forward. So we'll start easy and work our way up. So once you're settled, right hand to that left foot. Remember that back arm goes straight back, level to the floor as you are looking at that hand. And then inhale and switch. Just keep going. Make sure your breath matches. One more on right and left. And relax the arms, kind of shake them out. All right, let's go a little bit wider. And begin. One more right and left. And just hug your knees. Take a little break. Okay, we're gonna kind of fly through the next series of tummy exercises. So find your way onto your stomachs. And forehead to the floor, separate your legs a little bit and bring your hands kind of opposite your face. So this is just the modified Cobra version. And we're going to inhale up to whatever your back will allow. And then exhale back down. Several times. Now press back to child's pose. Keep your knees wide and keep your arms extended. So first, try to rest your chest and your chin on the floor. So knees are wide, toes are touched. And then one of my favorite floor exercises is the Cobra Flow. So inhale, kind of hover low, scoop up, let your legs spread. Exhale, twist, look to the right heel. Inhale, forward. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back to child's. And then we're going to do that several times. So go on your own. always ending in child's. Try to get that chest and the chin to lower. All right, I'm going to do one more. Back to child's whenever you're finished. And if you're done, come onto your backs. So another one of my favorite back floor exercises is the arch pose using our arms. So once you're here, if you would lift your hips up and your right arm up at the same time. So increase the inhale and then lower the hips and let the palm fall to the floor at the same time on the exhale. So let's do that 5 times. One more. And then go right with the right away into the left arm. And if you're done, both arms, just natural breath cycle. Just let it float. Kind of like you're on a wave. You're riding the crest and then you're lowering where it ebbs. All right, when you're done, hug your knees. Knees wide, one hand on each knee. You're going to make big circles, massaging that low back. So almost roll to your sides. And reverse it. And then pause, one last hug, and then straighten them to the ceiling, arms to and reach. So these are all some of my favorite ways of stretching fingertips to toes. If you can do this, lift your hips off the floor. And then just do a little rock forward and back. You can hang on to any part of your leg doing this too. All right, we're going to end with just a simple recline twist. So right knee all the way over the left. Keep your feet up off the floor, drop them to the left, look right. And this is going to turn into a flow. So inhale, center, switch, and drop them right. And then keep going. See if you can get knees to touch the floor. Or close. All right, let's do one more with your knees pointing right and left. All right, and back to center, give them another hug. Happy baby. And then into simple leg lifts, both legs to the ceiling. Let's drop just the left leg and draw the right one in, bring it out to the right, cross it over. Bring it back to center and lift the left, lower the right. So I know I'm going a little quicker. And sometimes that's a nice way to practice, just to make it a little bit more of an aerobic feel. And bring both legs up. We're going to draw them to your chest, get those hips up. Hang on to the toes if you're able. Open to a wide V. And then bend the knees, hang on to them and look in between. And then from here, come into full relaxation.
And begin a sweeping breath. Exhaling from the crown, down the width of the body, down the legs, out the toes. Watch it twirl around, enter the toes. The width of the body, out the crown, twirl it around and enter again. Begin all over. Each exhale is going to relax, rejuvenate the body. Each inhale energizes. Exhale, release, let go. Inhale, pull in the positive energies of the universe. Bring it right through the whole width of the body. And now change your breath cycles with the new boundaries where you end at the inside of the toes and the inside of the crown of the head. Keep those energies within. Relax a little deeper. Let go of face, shoulders, arms, fingertips, chest, belly, hips, legs, ankles, feet, toes. Go deeper. Let Mother Earth support us fully. Let her take the cares, the worries, the troubles, the stress. And then gently deepen your breathing, roll to your left, come to seated. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Merry Christmas season and into our Happy New Year. Namaste.